All right, well, if you haven't hit the stores for back to school shopping yet, this is the week to do it because it is tax-free. Joining us this morning to explain all the details is attorney Anthony Parent from Wallingford. So we're going to go over all the details, what we should get, what we should stay away from, if there's any limitations, right?
That's right.
All right, so what are the best things to stock up on now for tax-free week?
It's a little surprising. This tax-free week isn't a lot of things don't necessarily have to do with back to school.
Right.
One of the things is diapers. Adult or baby diapers are exempt this week, and it's sort of a surprise. And there's really no limit on it whatsoever. Right. So if you wanted to get your diapers now, this is a great time to do it.
Well, also, we're talking about clothes and shoes. I mean, it applies to all sizes, all ages.
That's right.
So you and I can go shopping,
That's
take advantage of it, even though we're not going back to school.
I have nightmares of going back to school, but I don't need to.
I have nightmares going back to chemistry class, specifically. All right, so what are the exclusions? There's a limit of $100 per item.
Right. What most people might not be aware of is the exclusion used to be $300, and the state lowered it to $100.
Right.
Now that's per item, so you don't have to check out $100 at a time. You could just put it all together as long as the item is under one.
Each individual item is $100 or less.
Correct.
All right. Yep. Are there any other exclusions that we should keep in mind?
I would say there's more things on the list than are off. There's some strange things that are on there, like baby bibs are exempt. And then for some reason, the state decided to put this on the website. Lobster bibs are not exempt. But then I wondered, what if you had a baby bib with a lobster imprint on it?
Right.
And that's where attorneys.
Then what happens?
Right. That's where attorneys come in.
There was one thing that we were talking about in the newsroom yesterday, and it really has us all perplexed. Backpacks are not tax-free.
That's right.
Which seems so odd.
Right.
Because you can't go back to school without a backpack because you have to put all the school supplies in it.
Well, you're looking for some sort of logic process from Hartford.
And there isn't, right?
No, not really.
All right, so anything else that we should be aware of as far as coupons and discounts? Can we sort of bundle or
absolutely
stack?
Yeah, you absolutely can. One of the things is what you don't want to do is get a rain check for anything. Okay. If you get a rain check, the sales tax is going to be due when you pay for it.
Right.
What you want to do is get a layaway. A layaway will still have the exemption of this week, so something you could do is lay away a year's worth of diapers, and then you could
Hey, that's a great idea.
There you go.
Also, clothes for the rest of the year.
Things that you know you're going to need.
That they're going to
you could put them on layaway
this week. So you could do a good amount of your Christmas shopping now, put it on layaway, and then when you go to finish paying for it.
That's right.
It's all going to be tax-free.
That's right.
Wow. It's a great idea.
Yeah.
The wheels are turning right now, and I think a lot of other people at home they are too. So, anything else that tips?
Tips I would say one of the tips is you have a limited amount of time to collect a refund from the IRS. Some people realize too late, that they can actually amend their return and claim some child care credits.
Right.
For a lot of people, their income is too high, where the phase outs, it doesn't matter. But if you're a starting family, and you may never have itemized your deductions before, take a look at what you spent on childcare. If it's over $10,000, which it probably is, you might want to look at amending your returns to claim a refund from the IRS.
While you still have time. And while you're talking about deductions, I want to find out real quick, what are some of the child-related costs that are deductible at the end of the year and are not? Because as I understand it, extra tutoring, like if you send your child to one of those places like Mathnasium, that is not a write-off.
That's right.
And sports are not a write-off. However, after-school care is.
That's right. It all comes down to the word qualified child care expenses, and that's how the IRS defines it.
And so what
if it's related to child care, it would be more likely. If it's related to just bettering your life, not necessarily.
Or your child's life.
Right, exactly.
Or making them smarter.
Right, it's not necessarily, we really can't use our logic processes to figure out. We have to use the tax code.
And that does apply also to a home care provider, or that you have at your home or someone else's home, right?
That's right.
If you have someone taking care of your children after school, that is also considered the write-off.
As long as it's qualified.
All right. And that is determined by the business number, the Social Security number, things like that, right?
They would send you something with their EIN on it showing what you paid for the year.
All right. So, of course, keep all those documents in one safe place.
That's right.
All right, thanks so much. Really great tips.
All right, well, thanks.
I'm thinking about that layaway, thinking about that Christmas shopping.
All right, great.
I appreciate your time. Thanks so much for coming in.